Hello. How's my kinker sore doing? Better, but dude, I'm not having a good week. My eczema's acting up today, so it is what it is. I was watching an Alex VOD, but dipped for this. What's up, Spork? Hi, everybody. I'm a little tired, but I just really wanted to get this board built because I've been itching to build it. And then, unfortunately, there's a little hole in this, but I wanted to use these birthday cake switches because I thought it'd be cool. So, I'm excited for the PT 750 tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing that. That's going to be a fun one, too. I'm really excited to do that one there as well. How are you guys doing, though? Hopefully, everyone's braving the weather. I don't know if you guys are all dealing with the same stuff we're dealing with here in Toronto, but it's a little chilly. You know, I thought you were about to tell us about some ice cream you ate. No, I did have some ice cream yesterday. That was nice. I had some mocha ice cream. Rain just melted all the snow here. I wish we had like a little hot streak to kind of reset the snow, but we're gonna get piled in, dude. Luckily, we went grocery shopping yesterday, I think, to kind of like pre-prepare, sort of. But not looking forward to tomorrow. I really like the Pangea Mini. I was thinking about switching it up today because I wanted to use arrow keys today, but I've honestly been trying to just like not use my hands today too much because obviously you can tell they're kind of red from being irritated from whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's the weather. Plus, we did like a big cleanup yesterday, so I think I might have irritated it with something. But I don't know. It's never been this bad before. Like, never. So I'm pretty positive it just got irritated somehow. Connect, thank you so much. I appreciate the Prime, man. Winter's honestly my favorite season. I like winter too, but I also don't love the side effects that come with it. You know what I mean? Like, I like looking at it. I like the weather of it. Like, I like being able to just, you know, slap on some extra clothes. But thank you, though, Connect Fox. I appreciate it. What's this, Zany? What happened?
I spent 2 hours getting to work a project to migrate it to a tensor processing unit, and every time it is failing. I need coffee for the night. Fun fact, coffee spelled backwards is earfuck, and I don't give earfuck until I've had my coffee.
True to be honest with the coffee. Nice stream as a background for building Gunpla? I hope so. What's up, Bubble Tea? How you doing? I don't know, Ad. We'll see if my hands don't feel like shit tonight. Just because, again, I'm kind of going through a little something with them today. They're actually not as bad as I thought it was. You can sort of see they're a little bit red, but we'll see. We'll see. Sorry if that grosses anyone out, but going through a little I don't know, allergy of some sort. Something I touched, I think. Yeah, we're going to be doing a classic glow. I don't know what color. Mike sent all three for us to take a look at, and I've been wanting to build one because I kind of want to do like photos. I'm thinking the pink one would be kind of fun. I don't really have a good keycap set for the uranium one, but I'm also like kind of down to do uranium. Do you guys know what color you want to use today? I was thinking the pink one. The argon, I believe it's called. Not like a few days ago when they looked more like a tomato, not helped by the Fujifilm sim. Oh, dude, my hands? Yeah, my hands were so bad a few days ago. They're not as bad today. Like, maybe it's just a little bit over-exaggerated with the Fuji, but, like, you can kind of see they're a little bit red, but X-ray keycaps? That'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know, let's do the pink one. But yeah, I have sensitive skin. Antihistamines like Allegra can help. Is that the ones you just ingest? I know that sounds ridiculous, but I don't really know I don't know. I had an allergy pill this morning thinking that would help, but it didn't really do much. How was Valentine's Day? Honestly, pretty standard day. It was errands mostly yesterday. Errands all day. We didn't have like a day of like fun stuff. So I love X-Ray. Too bad I missed them. Did you miss out? Yeah, thanks for tuning in, by the way, guys. I know it's kind of an off day for a stream, but I hope everyone had a good Valentine's Day. I hope everyone had a good just Friday in general. It's a long weekend for some people here. So, nice little dinner. We don't really celebrate. Honestly, I think that's more than enough. I'll always say that I think waiting for a special occasion to be sweet is never really in my playing book, you know what I mean? So, just discovered the Geon stab spacers for long pull switches. Made all my boards with long pull sound so much better. Game changer. Ooh. So what does that do again exactly? I played the Elden Ring Night Rain Network test for it. Very fun. Oh yeah? Dude, I was kind of looking into that. Actually, there's another game I was looking into. Shit. It was like open, or I guess it got early released. It's like oh god damn, no, I don't remember the name of it. Which is gonna bother me because I want to remember for tonight. It was kind of like an RPG, sort of like Avowed. That's the one. How was that? Did anyone play Avowed? Did anyone try that? Making broccoli cheddar soup. Anyone want some? I'll take something. I'm feeling a little cozy right now, and I just want to be cozy with all you guys, so soup sounds cozy. I heard it's just okay. I think it's soulless and generic. Well, damn. That sucks. Didn't look like my kind of game. Well, that's a bummer. Because it kind of looked fun. I heard it was decent. Avowed was. Come play the finals? I wasn't very good. I mean, the finals is fun. I think out of actually all the games, it was fun, but... So I made a card for her on Valentine's Day because you used to draw and stuff, Zany. That's cute. Did she enjoy it? I think the idea is good, but it's not great. Is it just like gameplay-wise? Like
7 months
LFGGGGGG. Thank you, Six. Appreciate the 7 months, bro. And the let's go. You know what's fun? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Is it worth the pickup? Also, guys, I need you guys' help. Can someone, like... I've been wanting to play my Nintendo, like, Switch. I only have 2 games for it. I have Breath of the Wild and I have Legend of Arceus. If I was looking for a decent game that's Switch exclusive, what should I pick up? I don't know at this point, and I don't really want to play another Pokemon game at this point because, I don't know, I heard Scarlet and Violet are just alright. Like, what's a good contender? Besides Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, I don't want to play Animal Crossing at the moment. Tears of the Kingdom?
A rare off-day
That's one I was looking at. Yeah, a little off-day stream. Mario Wonder is legit? Okay, that's a few people who've said that. Which is that a... What kind of Mario game or Mario game is that? It's a Mario game, whatever. Is that like a standard fare type of Super Mario World? Actually, I'm gonna open this up now. I'm very curious. I'm pretty excited to open this. I want to see how this glows. Oh, that's cool. That is pink. This is gonna be fun. Not Switch exclusive, but I cannot even pronounce that. Which one was that one there about? Sell the Switch and pick up a Steam Deck? That is a large purchase, and I do not have the money for that. A Steam Deck would be kind of cool. Oh, this is pink. This is cool. Yeah, this is the pink one that's glow in the dark. So, I'm hoping this light can charge it, because I think this light should be able to charge it. And then we can turn it off at the end of stream here. Oh, screw fell out. And see what it sounds like, see what it looks like. This is too pink, it kind of hurts my eyes? Really? Is it too pink for people? It is a nice bright pink. Cool. Okay, one of our screws fell out. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Very, very awesome. Oh, the pattern's different on this one. Holy shit. This pattern is very different. I didn't even realize that. That is a neat touch. This kind of hurts my eyes. It's painfully pink. I'm vibing with it though, man. I love the way this looks. Cool. Steam Deck, you can play any game. But dude, isn't a Steam Deck... Okay, hear me out though. Isn't a Steam Deck like... How much is it? It's like $600-700, right? Like, dude, I would love to get one of those. But that is a big pickup right now. Like, that would be quite a large purchase. Oh, neat. So they have the extra gaskets in here. Oh, this cable is sweet. Hold on. 499 CAD for the base model. What's... Well, okay, I'm talking Canadian dollars. 499. Dude. Does this glow in the dark too? I didn't even know this came with a cool cable like this. I kind of want to switch out the cable for this one. I love the way this looks. Gotta admit, I really like these cables from Novel Keys. The new Legion Go has better specs for the same price. Also comes with SteamOS. Legion Go? Which one's that one? Okay, I don't even know some of these things. I would love to get a portable gaming device like that because I play a lot of games that don't really require me to be at like a computer and, you know, use a mouse and keyboard. Interesting. Oh, this is from Lenovo. Yeah, I would love to play some of those games. All right, the rest I can just leave in here. Comes with a plate fork too, which is nice. Cool. Gotta admit, I really like this this glow in the dark stuff they did. Classic glow. Even the bottom has a different thing here. It's cool. I got a Legion Go for free and couldn't get into it, so I sold it. Legion Go costs more than a Steam Deck. Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, like I said, I'd love one, but I just don't have I don't have the money to drop on one right now. I think I kind of told you guys, but so nice.
Happy birthday, Alex.
It's not my birthday. Thank you though, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marbek. Before Christmas, Calamity's phone broke. The battery swelled on it, and it was quite a large investment to fix that. Oh, to get a new phone. So we're kind of still going on that. Dude, Diego, thank you so much for 66, a party of 66 coming here, man. How was your stream? And Hubert, thank you so much for the 26 months. Diego is lonely, home alone, and wants a hug from Mr. Toes. Diego, you're by yourself today. Gladly give you a hug.
Diego is lonely, home alone, and wants a hug from Mr. Toes.
I would gladly. How do I get the Alexotos alerts? What do you mean by that? My partner left me? She took off with Kiwi? Oh my lord. What are they doing? My time to shine? What's up, Cole? How you doing? I've never seen someone's battery swell. Dude, I wish I still had it to show you guys. Because the phone, I'll kind of show you guys mine. The phone ended up, like you could see the screen arc. And then you could see the internals of the phone. I've never seen it on a phone before. But it wasn't even an old iPhone. It was like an iPhone 12, which, listen, I'm considering that pretty new still. Like, it's not extremely old. You know, I've had rechargeable devices that I use just as frequently that I've never seen a battery swell. But it was an iPhone 12. And the whole thing was just completely swollen, and like I don't know, I didn't feel safe having her use it, so we sent it in to get like an appraisal to see if we can get any money back from it, and they basically said absolutely not. This needs to be like disposed of. So we didn't even get like a trade-in value for it or anything, and like at that point there, I didn't want to hold on to it and just sell it for parts, nor did I don't think I can even ship something like that. So unfortunately, we just had to kind of recycle the phone. And then we had to pick up a new phone. So I just got the iPhone 16 Pro. I didn't get the Max or anything. I got myself a new one, and I had a 14 that I just gave to her. So yeah, I think anything after the iPhone X is relatively new. What thing do I have here? I have just like a background of, I don't know. It's like a Game Boy type thing. Gernal, thank you so much. Also, Baron, thank you so much for the
tier 1 sub to Lightning Keyboards.
Thank you,
They
Gernal.
have given
and also,
108 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, Baron. I appreciate that too, man. Thank you so much for subbing here for 3 months in advance, my guy. Hey, Alex, do you like SA Profile? Just ordered my first SA. Yeah, I love SA Profile. It's really nice. Never upgraded for my 13 as they stopped making the minis, which is a bit of a bummer, right? Yeah, I was a bit bummed. It was a bit of a bummer having the phone die, but it's okay. But yeah, new phones are not cheap. So nice.
Damn 30 whole years.
Thank you, Elquan. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. All right, let's take this apart. Cool. This is it's gonna be a neat build. Alex, contact me for phones if you ever thinking of recycling it. I could fix them. I have 2 phone batteries to fix. You know what? I probably should have seen if I can get someone to fix it, but we were kind of in a panic. You know what I mean? Like we were in a bit of a...
Can you do a light soft glow test with the board after the build is finished?
I
am curious to see how it shines since I saw some people with the green one not having as much glow as expected.
Yeah, I can definitely see how it shines. I also don't know what my expectations are for
Alex,
this, so...
did you forget today is Saturday? Stream is only tomorrow, my cutie patoti moustache man. Looks like age really catches up. Alexander Mediot.
Okay, first of all, the full Govy name's crazy. Second of all, age? What did I do to you today, Annette? Age catches up how? What did I do to you? That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy. What did I do to Annette, guys? Did I piss him off or something? Annette didn't want to come into work on a Saturday, damn. Damn, dude. Should I do foam for this? I feel like I kind of want to do foam for this today. Just like the mid-plate foam. Just because it's tactile and I kind of want it to be a little deeper. I'm kind of down. Only if the foam glows. It won't glow. But I kind of want to do it. So, let's put this to the side for now and get some stabilizers. It is stabilizer time. Let's grab one of these guys. Hello, Alex. I was wondering how you mod your Nixie switches. I use Durock or Desky films. Same thing, just foam films. And then I like using a 55 or just some sort of 50 to 55 gram spring. And I typically like the springs to be 18 millimeters or longer. All right, let's get to modding some stabilizers, shall we, guys? I like the Classic series, so thank you, Bubble Tea. I appreciate that. The Classic series have a right side USB. Could you show? The Classic series do have a USB on the right. We can show you guys more once the case is assembled. I think that's a kind of a a nod to also it being more of a classic styled board, so. Which is pretty fun. It's pretty fun indeed. Let's grab this, and then also I need a bit of this. Surprise stream. Yeah, it's a little bit of a surprise stream today. We're just hanging out. Honestly, if I wasn't going to stream tonight, I kind of prepared all the switches, and I really wanted to stream today because I really want to build the classic, the GLO. Like I really want to see how this looks. But I was really tired, and then I kind of sat down on my couch, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was close to passing out. So I almost fell asleep, but then I was like, you know what? No, if I sleep now, I'm gonna screw. You ever done that? Like you completely screwed up your whole schedule? I watched one of your VODs from 2 years ago recently. You were trying Nixies for the first time, and you were so skeptical of them. It's because I had just come off a really bad run of using hyperglides, and I did not like hyperglides one bit. And then I really loved the Nixies. MX Black's the GOAT? Easily, dude. Alex, what will it take you to get to top a board with non-cherry keycap sets? I mean, we can do that today. I have no quarrels with doing it today. I already know how the classic sounds, and I'm not really about to check out how the classic sounds today. Like, it's not the point of today's build. It's just for funsies. And then I really wanted to... I've had these for a while, and I wanted to build with them because I think they're a cute switch. Birthday cake switches. And I don't mind tactile switches at all. So... I'm down to do whatever today. We already know... I mean, I don't think I have a great SA keycap set for this. So I don't know what we can use. MTU and you, Darling, could slap on that if it were already out. You think Darling would be nice on this? I think it might be a little too red, don't you think? Actually, you know what? Maybe it would complement it quite nicely. Bun, thank you so much for the tier 2.
Hi Alex, since you're down to do whatever, can we use the yellow keycap set today?
Besides that, I thought we said no cherry. What's going on here, guys? No cherry today, though. Isn't that the whole thing? What do I think about the Play-Doh 75? Honest opinion, and, you know, again, just some disclaimers. I do work for Novel Keys, who was one of the vendors, but, dude, I didn't even know this was coming out. Matrix has a habit of just dropping boards, and it looks like a cool board. I like the concept of it. I don't think I'd buy one myself, if I'm being real. And then also, it's really hard to even make a decision on buying the board because it's only a 3-day group buy, which is typical Matrix. Ultimately, though, I think this line of boards, I know it's not labeled as Matrix. It's called something completely else, which is a sub-brand of them. They want to get away from calling it Matrix, but listen, it's by the same company who does Matrix. Yeah, it's a neat concept. It's just not for me. And I think that's kind of where I want to leave it at. I can see people really liking it. I can see the kind of that bear logo thing they got going on being cool. But again, no one really got to kind of digest if they even wanted to buy it. I feel like it's kind of an impulse buy, if anything. Maybe if you kind of study it for 3 days, but yeah, anyways, it's neat. It's just not for me. The design language is not really my thing. That's all. It's totally different vibe. It's weird because it's not like they strayed very far from the Matrix design language. You can still tell it's Matrix. Yeah, listen, dude, I don't really understand the whole need to be like this weird sub-brand. You know, like they could have just had a different series of the boards, but for them to kind of call themselves what? Toll and Toy or whatever it's called, which is a play on Tool and like the brands and stuff like that. Like it just felt a little bit strange to me, if that makes any sense at all. Like it felt like they weren't super confident enough with this keyboard to put it in their main stay of Matrix, which I don't know, felt a little funny to me, I suppose. Ow. Yeah, let me see, Mad Doctor. Did you just DM me? Let's see. Yeah, dude, I'm totally down for this. When do you need this by, Mad Doctor? Sorry, you know what? Sometimes stuff goes to like it goes to what's this called here? Message requests. But I'm totally down. It sounds like fun. Isn't that kind of the same with the QK, except their Neo boards are actually better? Yeah, I mean, Quarter Keys does it as well, but at least I can tell visually that the design languages are separate per different board. You know what I mean? Like, I can tell which series is which. But with this one here, it was kind of tough. Sure, Mad Doctor, I'll message you after stream. We can set up a day to do that. How do you think Milky Yellows would sound in a classic? I don't know. Milky Yellow's definitely a bit toned down. I'm sure they'd sound good, but maybe you need to use the aluminum plate. Maybe that would be the only exception to the rule here. But I still think it'll sound nice, Ray. I think it will. But yeah, I hope everyone's Saturday's going well, man. Also, I just finished my Haven 65, one of the best sounding boards I've ever had. Hell yes, dude. That is awesome. I love to hear that. The Haven was a really pretty keyboard. Man, I ordered a Neo Ergo early January and it's not going to come till late next month. Is that because all the delays and stuff? Like with all the shipping? Dude, I feel so bad for some of the giveaway winners. There's been 2 giveaway winners where the board has just cycled in the UPS warehouse for about a month due to X, Y, and Z reasons. Like they just keep saying delayed. And I paid for technically 3 or 4 days shipping for some of these giveaway winners. So I have no idea what's going on. That happened to me. With which ones, Lanes? Oh, the plates you got from Tom. Did you end up getting them though? Yeah, for me it just says like Shipping, like, every day, the same scan at the same time. So, Alex/chat, Norse or dual shot? Going on a bone at Bauer Light. I'd go with Norse, personally. How would dual shot look on, like, that kind of color? I'm not sure. I would go Norse. I finally got scanned in Detroit yesterday. Oh, that's good news. Hopefully it doesn't cycle back, though. That would be a bummer. Appreciate you all anytime, dude. Yeah. It's been a Saturday. Had some family over. I've been trying to take it a little easy. But if I'm being real, the stream might be a little selfish as well. Not only do I want to look at the board, but I also want to take my hands, my mind off my hands, because they kind of like, they're irritated today. So this is a little bit of a selfish stream. It's so I can clear my mind a little bit while we get to build a keyboard. Same, I've been scratchy all day. Yeah, and the humidity is not even a big problem today, so that's why I think it might be because we cleaned yesterday. So I love streaming to procrastinate from life. Dude, Diego, I am all about that, bro. The winter dryness, yeah, it's so dry this year. God damn. I hate adulting. Dude, same. Dude, we had to go grocery shopping yesterday, and like, listen, I don't mind grocery shopping, but like, dude, I also fucking hate grocery shopping. There are some weeks where I just hate everything. I'm just like, can I just not? Can I just like have groceries magically appear? You know, it'd be nice. That's all. If it was, I'd say maybe you have a new hand soap or something. So I think it's actually not the dryness as much, Dream. I think it's actually something I touched yesterday. I think it's like contact dermatitis or whatever it's called, which is an allergic reaction, because I have not had it like this in all season. So, and it's not even the driest out of all the days. So I think it might have been one of the cleaning products I touched yesterday, which would make sense because I touched Lysol wipes that I've never used before. So maybe it could have been the Lysol wipes, or it could have been also, I don't know, some other stuff that I cleaned with and irritated my skin with, because I also had to clean off some sanding tool that had drywall on it. So it could have been that too. Cardboard can also dry out your hands if you were handling a lot of boxes. I don't think it was cardboard though. Was it did I touch a lot of cardboard yesterday? You know, maybe I did. It could have also not helped. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all what I touched. The drywall will do it too. Yes. It could have been the drywall. Honestly, now that I think about it, I didn't even register in my brain. I was kind of blaming the Lysol wipes. I had cardboard dry out my hands, yeah, but I don't get allergic reactions as much. Cardboard's nasty sometimes to handle. I agree. This looks like contact derm. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's no way this is dry skin, because contact derm is usually, from what I understand too, it's usually like on your fingers as well. But unfortunate, just an allergic reaction to something. Because contact derm is basically an allergic reaction, right? Like, pretty positive it is. Flare-ups a lot, yeah. What do you normally get them from, Linz? God, dude. Talking about this is sort of depressing, I'm not gonna lie. I never used to get this, and then all of a sudden this year here, it's like, bam. It's more like eczema flare-up, I don't even know. I don't know what it is. This might take your mind off things. The underwear tier list. Really, my guy? I get it from chlorine. I call it swimming pool allergy. Oh. Dude. I have gout, so I feel you in the body pain area. Oh no. Did that act up today? Luckily, everything else has been pretty, like, nice. The strangest health thing ever was I'm pretty sure this was some sort of... Oh yeah, I'm not using steroid creams at all. I was getting, what's it called? Hives last year on my legs. And I could not figure out why. I don't know the reasoning because I never got this checked out. But the one thing I can tell you guys is the moment I lost the weight, like when I lost all the weight afterwards and it kind of settled into me sitting at like 167, 166 for a weight, all that stuff went away. So I wonder if the hives and like my other weird allergy that I had last year was due to just bad food that I was eating and just like being a little bit overweight than what I was normally. So interesting how our bodies work. I went to a derm appointment last week and got a biopsy of all things, and they prescribed a steroid cream, and honestly it's been godlike for a lot of spots. I'm just nervous about withdrawals from that, you know. I've had that personally. Yeah, and bodies are interesting. You know, one thing I want to get really a lot better at though, guys, too, is drinking water. I suck at drinking water. If I'm drinking something, it's typically like coffee. And then I will have cups of water during the day, but not nearly as much as I should. Yeah, I actually just had some tea. I had some oolong tea just now. Compliment for El Kwan? El Kwan wants a compliment. El Kwan, let me tell you this. I'm always glad to see you here, okay? And if I could share a cup of tea with you right now, I would. El Kwan, I hope you're having a great day. Alright? So nice.
Hello Alexander, genuine question now. I
name.
got a batch of Nixies today from Kinetic Labs, which were to my surprise they were bone dry. God bless Kinetic Labs, think I'm just buying from them now, and I obviously forgot to order springs for it, so now I only have TX long 16mm 50 grams springs. What do you think it would be good for them? I'll use the Nixies on the derivative, also wanted to reach a similar feel and sound of what you would do.
I actually would just use those 50 grams if I was you. They might be a little lighter than you're normally used. Well, actually, I don't know what you're normally used to in it. I would use those. I wouldn't let those go to waste. Yeah, I would use those. Those are good. Those are good spring. If anything, if you want like what spring I would get like right now, I would probably like I don't know if you want to spend the money on it though in it. I think the what are those ones from Wuche? The 22 mil, are they? Those ones there are really nice, but they're also kind of expensive, so... Or not expensive, rather. It'd be kind of expensive to just order a set of springs and pay the shipping on that as well. So I don't know what you want to do, but I think that's a good choice. Yeah, I've used triple stage springs. I don't mind them. I think, in all honesty, if you were to give me a triple stage versus a single stage of the same weight and length, I probably couldn't tell you the difference. There's definitely some difference, but it's not enough that I could tell. And I have tried that. I've done tons of spring testing over the last few months. Tons, and I'm really proud of that, actually. It's been one of the coolest endeavors I've been on in the hobby. But I couldn't tell you the difference. I think single stage I can kind of tell versus a regular spring, but anything past that, it's too... I don't want to say light, but I also want to say light at the same time, so I'm not sure what to tell you. This is this. Yeah, I definitely want to do that as well. I just need to find some time to write all these articles. I can talk to you guys about it easy peasy, but it's definitely tougher to write like thoughts and opinions down. It might be more noticeable with a tactile switch, but I haven't really done a lot of testing with tactiles. Can you a guide on spring swapping in multiple stages laid on? Yeah, I definitely want to do guides on that. I find single stage springs crunch a lot less than multi-stage. Could be the quality of springs you're trying to kill. I know with my testing there was certain springs that I much preferred overall. Do you take the length of the spring into consideration when they rate the weight of the spring? I don't actually have a great answer for that, but I will tell you a 53 gram spring that is 22 mil versus a 53 gram spring bottom out that is 16 mil definitely has a different feel to it. And I don't exactly know how people, like the proper way, and maybe that's something I should look into as well. But you would think that they should feel similar because they're talking about the bottom out force. But sometimes that's not the case. And yeah, it's confusing. But like I can definitely tell the difference between a 53 gram 16 mil versus a 53 gram 22 mil. I think people use Geon springs. I think they're actually quite common in the hobby. Elk1 has lots of springs. Elk1, are you holding out on us? What are you doing right now, Elk1? The 22 mil feels so much heavier on the way down because of the preload. Just did some experimenting yesterday. Yeah, maybe there is that too. The perceived weight in the bottom out might be actually heavier, but where the hell did this? Oh my god, the clear washers confuse me, dude. Dude, why is this music like bumping today? Is this the right music station that I have on? It's kind of bumping, I'm not gonna lie. My fiance just ordered the Plato and wants to know if you can build it on stream for her. Absolutely! Dude, put in a build request and I can get that done for you. Easy peasy, we can do that. We can make a whole fun night of it. It'll be a really fun day. And I can even take some pictures for you too if you want. Redid my MK.65. I love this board. That board there is kind of an underrated board. I feel like aesthetically it's simple, it works, but it did have nice gaskets on it. She just fist bumped the air. Hell yeah, dude. We'll get that done. My comment on the accusation that you are a nice lad? Who said I'm a nice lad? Who said that? People are saying it? That I'm nice. I'm a nice guy? I don't know if I agree with that. I'm an okay guy. Francais? Background music? Yeah. I heard Alex is a bad boy? Akigami. God damn, you giving me full Govy name nicknames? Have you seen the I'm a chill guy meme? That's you, Alex? Okay, Durian, if you go in Discord, did I pin it? Go look up Cass's, did I pin it actually? Now I'm curious. Someone made it was Cass, I think. They made a chill guy meme with my face on it. I think it's pinned in general, I think. Now I'm not sure. I'll check it in a second here. Is it? It was Cass, right? Okay. Also, I am one episode away from finishing Band of Brothers, and it is. I gotta admit, I kind of like Band of Brothers more than I like Masters of the Air. Masters of the Air was so good. I definitely felt. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I felt attachment to the characters of Masters of the Air. Well, not characters, like the actual people there, because it's a real story. But I think Band of Brothers hit a little bit different emotionally. And it's not like I was crying or anything. It was just like very good. It was very well done. So I'm convinced that I have a different feeling towards Band of Brothers. Try Pacific next. Okay, I'll watch that one there next. That'll be the next show I do. Because I really enjoyed it. Like, I really, really enjoyed it so far. Oh my god. Tropic Thunder. Goodness me, dude. All right, the gaskets are already applied, so we're not going to reapply them here. I'm actually going to leave them this way. And let's pop in our switches. Actually, let me put these away here. What is a good 65%? $250. You could go with the new Neo 65CU, or my personal favorite, and I know some people here might be like, boo Alex for suggesting it, but I think Mode makes excellent 65% boards, and it'll be coming in and around that price point, depending on the combination you go with. All right, we're doing these. I really like these switches. There's just, okay, so when it comes to tactile switches, I've been I have a soft spot for a lot of the Dang Keebs products. They do a lot of tactiles, like a lot of tactiles. And I gotta say, like they do tactiles quite well. I definitely have a bit of a soft spot. I've used a whole bunch of their tactiles on personal builds. Stuff actually I've built off stream. Yeah, their packaging has always been a lot of fun too. Yeah, Dang Keebs is, I don't want to say underrated, but I do feel like they're kind of underrated. I do feel like some people kind of forget if Dang Keebs exists sometimes, which is unfortunate because they're a really good vendor, and they have been in this space for quite a long time now, I'd say. Is there any way to order the Mode 65 without paying customs? Oh, was there a vendor for Mode 65s? I think maybe Ash Keebs carried them for a little bit or something, but as far as I know, no. Desk Hero might have them. So you can check them out, but past that, if you want a specific combination, you might have to just bite the bullet. I mean, I just placed 2 orders for people, on clients' behalf of Mode products, and the taxes and duties have been around $60 to $80 Canadian. Honestly, not that bad. Like, considering it was, in some cases, like $400 or $500 for the purchase, was not that bad. So I would say it's pretty reasonable, the amount I've been kind of dinged with. But I know, sometimes it is sucky to have to go through those things. Actually, little inside info for people here. Next week, you guys will see on my schedule, we're actually going to be taking a look at a gaming keyboard. With some interesting switches inside of it. And, long story short, if you guys remember me telling you guys, I've been kind of testing Hall Effect stuff and a whole bunch of other things for quite some time now. And there's a reason why, because I kind of wanted to get a better perception on what I should be recommending people for like gaming keyboards, because people ask me. But the thing is, I'm never sure, right? I'm always just like, build your own. So I actually have some thoughts and opinions, and one that I thought ended up being the best. So, well, the one that I liked the most anyways. Maybe not the best stat-wise, but I just built the same board with HMX Purples. Or Purple Dragons. Which ones are Purple Dragons? The Raids HE switch? Perhaps. I actually am going to be doing a few HE builds soonish. Which of the episodes is a personal fave? They'll add. So the episodes where they're kind of in that snow place, I forget the name of it now. Those were stressful, and I feel like those had me on the edge of my seat. Those episodes there, but they also felt very Those episodes were stressful for me though. Like it was kind of a tough watch, just because. Like, not in a bad way. It was just keeping me, like... So, in a weird way, those might have been my favorite episodes. And I also feel like those particular episodes really kind of nailed the focus of the characters. Like, the development of them anyways. So, maybe those in the same way. And, like, in the same kind of wavelength there. Yeah, maybe that's my answer for you. I'm holding off until HE gets more advanced in mainstream. OLED monitors as well. Yeah, OLED monitors, I've made the decision to wait. I need to file a complaint, Alex. Oh no. Please let it not actually be a complaint. I recently got back into the hobby and found your videos on the Neo Ergo. Was pumped for a good value Alice, ordered one, etc. The very next day I got recommended your Falqua video and I fell in love immediately. My wallet bursted into flames. Did you actually get a Falqua though? Did you end up finding one? And also, I'm very sorry. My bad. Because that might be a bit of a tougher one to find. Keyris, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very cute build today. By design, I guess, too. Because I really wanted to pair these things together. Because I thought it would be really awesome. My monitor is a hand-me-down monitor. Because my old monitor died. And I just don't want to spend money on another monitor. If I had to spend any money right now, I would put the money towards something like a Steam Deck. Like fun money I'm talking about. But there's nothing right now like that I have my eyes set on. Tech-wise, anyways. Oh, it's in stock right now? That I did not know. I did not know it's in stock. Planning too soon, currently in stock, Matrix surprisingly. Oh, wow, I did not know they're in stock right now, Bubble Tea. That is cool. I'm sure mini LED is close, but not as good. Oh, for input delay? I mean, a new monitor sounds fun, but also sounds quite expensive. No, these are birthday cake switches. They're a tactile switch, believe it or not. They're really, I think they're looking extra cute on this board. Sorry, I'm also trying to get all the switches to not be super... How can I word this? I want them to be kind of moved around here so we can have a nice little wave of colors going on. So I'm kind of carefully selecting where they go. So nice.
Everyone in this chat is looking extra cute.
Oh. Aesthetic, that was very kind of you. How are you doing, man? Random, not matchy? Yeah. Sorry. Random. The Mini Bower looks so elegant. Mini Bower? Picked up an OLED monitor a while back for a good deal. Open box. Crazy good. I don't think I've ever able to go back. That is also my concern. If I somehow ever get my hands on an OLED monitor, I feel like I'm going to be spoiled for a very, very long time. Actually, the only other thing that I would love to maybe take a look at in the future is one of those new frame TVs. My brother was actually telling me about they're coming out with new frame TVs. The frame TVs have always been kind of cool. But I also don't really want to spend money on that stuff either because it is really expensive. Once you go OLED, nothing else will do. Yeah, that is super concerning to me. That is a very concerning statement. Extremely, extremely concerning. I'm an OLED 45-inch and I can't use anything else. Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. I do not want to get on that wave. Has anyone had any problems with OLED monitors yet? Like any of you guys, anyways? I'm indifferent with the OLED stuff right now. I know what they look like in person, but I also like have this weird thing in the back of my head that something's gonna go wrong with if I pick one up, and then I'm gonna be like very, very upsetty spaghetti. I draw for a living, so I feel like I draw for a living, so I feel like until a majority of people have OLEDs, I should stick with what most people have. Does OLED work well for drawing? Like, are those technically good panels for that, or would you want something a little bit more standardized, I guess? The only complaints I have is that my monitor light bar didn't work with the slight curve. Oh, dude, actually, speaking of monitor light bars, and by the way, it's actually really unfortunate. How does a light bar even work with a curved monitor? Come to think about it. I was gonna actually pick one up. I wanted to pick up a light bar but I read that BenQ is releasing a new one soon-ish, so I decided to wait. There should be like a new Halo bar coming out soon-ish, so I'm gonna wait. Have heard some mention of burn-ins, but at least the one for you. Okay, I mean, yeah, I think most modern stuff has all those features to help prevent it for sure. There's one OLED drawing tablet that I know of, the Wacom Movink 13, and that's about it. Is it called Wacom or Wacom? I used to own one of those tablets when I was actually really into drawing. Now I've lost my passion. Wacom, right? Yeah. Wacom? Is it Wacom? I thought it was Wacom. I've always said Wacom. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, now I'm confused too. I've had to attach mine with some double-sided tape. I do want one of those. That's actually, if I had to pick up something that's good for my productivity, I would probably end up waiting to pick up the new Halo light bar. I do want a light bar. I think that's definitely up on my list of things to buy. Very, very high up. I know they're both yellow, but I'm running out of colors here, so we're gonna just deal with it for now. Wacom, I barely know one. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is cute. I can't use this. My stream. Oh, this is really cute. Oh, wait, that's awesome looking. I like the way that looks. That turned out cool. That looks dope. Yeah, that looks really, really cool, actually. Love these. Yeah, I'm super into this right now. The Lume Cube Edge. Let's see what this is. Copy. Lightbar has been a game changer for doing any sort of hobby stuff. Dude, exactly why I want to get one too. Gunpla painting, etc. There are some ones on Amazon for drafting. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll just pick up the original Halo because I feel like the new one is probably not going to come out for a while. And I feel like my eyes would thank me if I just picked up... Oh, this is a cute light. My eyes would probably thank me if I picked up one. Yeah, these are supposed to be like birthday cake, so definitely like a donut almost too. Cool. All right, let's put this back in the case. It's not going to be a super long stream today, so I hope you guys understand. Just something little that we can chill for an hour or so. That's all today is, guys. Just wanted to say hi and appreciate you guys for tuning in and stuff. I don't know what caps. It's the prettiest build I've ever seen, or I've seen. Thank you. All right, so let's screw this down. Oh, this is looking super cute. Love this, love this. Where'd I put my screwdriver? I have a light bar in both my monitors and I love them. Okay, maybe I make that my next like purchase then. I do feel like my eyes would thank me. No, dude, this is going to me. I am going to be using this for my gaming. I love playing on tactiles recently. And the last few months I have been exclusively using different like boards for playing games. So I'm kind of doing this as an alternative to what I've been using for my gaming setup. But I think if I'm going to play competitive games, I'm not going to use this keyboard. Only because I feel like this is going to be like a very casual keyboard for me to use with certain games that need the F keys. Oh my god, little piece of dust here. What games have I been playing? Well, we've been playing a lot of League. So there's that. And then I've been playing a lot of roguelike games and just like casual games too. I don't really have like a solid list to give you guys, but I've been playing one that I've been kind of hooked on, which is Magic Craft, which is like it's kind of like Noita meets Binding of Isaac. So I've been really liking that game. I have a light bar, but it covers the camera on my max. Oh, I don't use the camera, luckily. So, oh yeah, that'd be actually true though. It would cover the camera, huh? Something to think about. Luckily, I don't have to use that camera. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick one up then. I think you guys have kind of convinced me. Okay, what are we using for this? We don't have to use cherry switches, by the way. Did anyone have any like suggestions they wanted to see? This is really cool. Navy would actually be pretty decent on this. Pink and navy does work, but I don't have the pink on navy set. Oh, wait. I actually have something that might be perfect for this, but it's going to be cherry though. Do you guys care? I have SA keycaps, but nothing that would suit this. Like nothing that would look remotely good on this at all. Analog Dreams, I wish I had that. Future Funk could be cool as well. But I'm down for anything. But I have an idea. If you guys are game, do I have it in the box though?
Yo, this is Flames.
Thank you, Telly. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for 31 months, dude. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I don't know if it's in here though. I feel like it's not. It's on a keyboard? Which keyboard did I have this on? I was thinking Retrowave. I don't have high-vis. I was thinking this, but I don't actually know which keyboard this is on right now, so I have to go find that. And that is a really toughie because I don't actually know what board it was on. Future Funk? Okay, hold on. Let me explore here for a moment. Let me see where I have everything, because I could not tell you guys. I need to turn my desk on. Where is that set? Sorry. Miklon could go work, or Miklon could go well too. All right, well, maybe we just kind of use whatever's closer at this point. Because I don't actually know what keyboard this was on. Guys, I know you're not buying it, Flick, but listen, I looked at the AW-key stuff. Unless something drastically has changed with their metal keycaps, I strongly don't recommend them. Like, I am not that, like, confident in that particular brand. So just keep that in mind. Actually, I don't know where I put that set. It's a really good question. Alright, well, maybe let's just use something different then. Let me see what else I got that could be fun. Side note, does anyone else think that PP plates kind of make boards clack even with low pitch? A little bit. Sorry, I'm just raising my desk up because I had it too high that I couldn't open my drawers on the side. Actually, I also have this set. What about GMK Miami? This could be really fun too. Miami Nights, I think. Yeah? Cool, let's do this. Actually, I do think the contrasty keycaps on this will be really nice. What the hell was that? Oh, my thing's done charging. Motif would probably look interesting on this, yeah. Caught the stream. This is a fun looking board. Yeah, today is just having some fun. It is not a very serious stream today, but I thought it could be fun just to chill and build something wacky. Yeah. Build something a little different. We'll use all these too. Do I use, actually, hold on. We'll see if I use this. Fun, fun, fun. Good choice. Thank you, guys. Learn from the best, namely you guys. X-ray could have been really neat on this too. I think X-ray will be cool on one of the other colors. By the way, I have the other ones as well. And those, when we do build them, this one here I'm going to keep for myself. But the other ones I will be giving away to you guys. When we build them, I don't know what I'm going to put in them. I'll figure out some switches for y'all, and then we'll just give them away. Goes here, 8, 9. I think that's it. Yeah. This is going to look sick. I hope it does. I hope this looks cool. Definitely a fun combination of parts. The Crush 65 PC is awesome and sounds insane top mounted, but PCB arrived dead. Did they wait? So at least the quick help was given. So they sent you out a new one. Argon looks good. I just got my phosphor. Oh, did you? Yes. What do you think? No, the board is from Novel Keys. Actually, I didn't even realize this looks so good with the badge up here too. The switches are from Dane Cubes. Big fan of Dane Cubes tactile switches. Gotta admit. Do you know what happens on giveaway streams? Oh wait, do giveaways happen on giveaway streams? Yeah, so like when I decide to do the stream, I'm probably just gonna post about it in Discord or something like that. It's probably not gonna be a scheduled stream. And then it'll all happen on Twitch. So it won't be too complex at all, I hope, anyway. Oh, we should do an artisan. Okay, you know what? Let's figure out an artisan for this too. I might have something wacky we can use for this. Like something colorful. We'll figure it out here in a second. I have 6 classic decals, Proto Yellow, Black Apparition, and 3 glows. Oh, you got all the glows? The glows are nice. Actually, I want to replace this one with this one. I technically have the 3 glows now. And then I have one other one, because we gave everything else away. Actually, should it be this shift that I'm using? Because the other one doesn't have a... Yeah. Just realized that. Do you have any critiques about the Neo 65 compared to the 75? Yes, I do have some critiques on it. The short of it is I think they made better decisions with the 65. The long of it, I'd recommend just because I don't know where to even start. I feel like my brain is not in the right spot to tell you right now. I'd perhaps look at what we did for the stream. But if you want a more clear and concise, even more in detailed kind of thought process, next week, I'm going to be sitting down to do my written review on the whole Neo 6065 CU board, and then I can give you a better, more concise thought process on everything there. I feel like that P key is a little crooked for some weird reason. I think it's the actual keycap though. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I actually might have those, so we'll see. We'll see what we put on here. Like I said, we can definitely have some fun. There's a lot of opportunity to have some fun with this board today. Dude, I think this whole board looks really good right now. I definitely got to show Mike this afterwards. I think he's going to love looking at this. Although, actually, no, the P key's fine. I feel like I'm going through a lot of caps right now. This is a heater? Thank you, guys. US versus Canada starting in like 5 minutes? Wait, what? Huh? What are we doing? Oh, thank you, Connect. I think I should have, like I said, I should have some thought processes on that whole... Oh, hockey. I thought we were talking about something else. Should have some stuff for the Neo 65 and 60 soonish, so hopefully I can give you guys more insight on that. But I feel like overall it's just a good selection, although it might not be for everybody. And I can explain why in that longer review, I guess. A nice picture of the board with only half keycaps on to show those switches would be really good. I think I'm going to do that too. I was literally thinking about that. You read my mind. I was thinking, if I do decide to take a picture of this, I got to show off the switch choices as well, because it's kind of fun. I have a very similar preference in keyboards. Thank you, Comic, and thank you for the comments on my website. Yeah, the website's interesting, because the website was never supposed to have written reviews. I think originally I was writing about some of my keycaps, which is as far as I wanted to go. And then somehow it turned into me talking about keyboards and doing long format reviews, which a lot of people have told me they really appreciate and like. This is the wrong code. So I've just been going at it and just trying to plug away, getting those done. This is also the wrong code. What the hell? So it's been fun. Definitely been fun. Oh no, these are R5. That's why. That's why I'm confused on these. This is what I need. R5 goated, but I don't have an R5 spacebar for this, so at least I don't think I do, which is kind of confusing. Any Manta updates? We are currently still waiting for the prototypes to be finished, hopefully soon. But the moment I have confirmation on that, we will try to book in a stream schedule. That way I can also show you guys what's been going on with it. But as of right now, just waiting. Just slowly waiting for some news. I'm just as excited, trust me. I cannot wait. That should be a butt ton of fun. What I'm missing, the 0 key, and then also the F2 key. F2 and that's not it. Where is 0? Am I? Where is it? Do you guys see it? I don't see it. My eyes are failing me today. Unless it's not here. Oh. Where is the 0 key? Below escape? Do you guys actually see it somewhere? Yeah, I don't see it at all. Is it in this baggie? No, this is the other ones. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I know what it is. Oh, you know what? Though it's buried underneath this. I remember where it was. I think it had fallen out of the case, and I put it over here because I found it afterwards. I think. bottom of the screen. Is it somewhere here? No, this is not it. Dude, I do not see it. Okay, I think I know where it is. I'm just gonna put something in its place right now. But I don't know which bin it's in because I put it in one of my to sort bins. Oh well. And then also, what goes up here? Print screen or something? I'm pretty positive. Print screen. Are we going to do a glow test? Absolutely. Here, I'll just put this to the side for now. Maybe let's use this. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can quickly find it. If not, then don't worry about it for now. Is it this one? And then I also want to find an artisan like you guys had mentioned too. It's in my other sort bin then. Don't worry about it for now. This is why I keep all the boxes and trays, keep everything sorted. Yeah, sometimes what happens is I forget to take one single key off a keyboard, right? And then I'll figure it out later, but I'll be too tired to sort it, so. Okay, now, artisan potentially. I think a Pokemon artisan could also work really nicely with this, but which one should I use? You know what, actually? Maybe I'll just use the Great Ball. I think the Great Ball would look really, really good on this. It's kind of a good color scheme for it. So nice.
Hope you're having a great day, Alex.
No? Thank you, Naj. I appreciate the 31 months. Dude, this looks nice. Gotta admit, this is... Oh, no. I didn't mean that. This is cool looking. Ooh, this is hot. This is from, oh goodness, Grove Made, but I don't know if I'd buy it again. Like, well, I didn't purchase this one here. This was actually given to me by a friend of mine who I did their board for. But, all right, I want to see how this sounds first of all. Again, this is tactile switches, so it's not going to hit the same as linears. But you know what? The alphas sound nice. And these are the birthday cake tactiles from Dankeebs. I did go over this with a little bit of GS1. Sounds nice, actually. Gotta admit, sounds nice. I obviously prefer the linear sound profile because I've built one of these before with linears. I beg your finest pardon, won't hit as nice as linears. Okay, my preference is high crummy though. How you doing, dude? No, it's nice. I do like the way this looks. Let me plug it in. I am so into the vibe of this though. It kind of looks like bubblegum. You can see the RGB over there too. That is also extremely nice looking. You should bring it up to your light to charge it. Here, hold on one sec. You guys want to see what this glows like? I'm assuming we do, right? There's the back of the board again. This looks nice. It's a good looking board. This does look like bubblegum the more I look at it though, and it's kind of making me really want bubblegum right now. Damn, this hits. I really like the way this looks. I prefer the classic personally, but you guys maybe can call it biased, whatever. All right, let's give me a second. Let me just put this up to my light. Let's just put this up to my light here. One momento. What plate is being used? The stock plate. So I believe it's what? Polycarbonate, I believe? Or something like that. PC. Alright, I don't know if this will glow too well, but... No, I think it needs more... you know, hold on. I have too many ambient lights on. 1 second. Let me turn off literally everything. It hasn't been out that long, so keep that in mind. So I can see a slight glow. Like, very slight. It's actually pretty cool looking. It's a little bit. I don't have the best UV light at the moment. Use a phone light to charge it? Here, let's see. Where's my cell phone? Jesus, where'd it go? Yeah, it's probably not going to work too well right now. Because I don't have a UV light.
I had to touch a 1200 lumen flashlight directly to it on the yellow one and it didn't glow much.
I mean, I'm not expecting this to go crazy. You can actually see this is glowing a little bit. Here, let me switch views one more time. It's not glowing crazy. It's not, like, super, super wild. I feel like I might need to adjust my settings properly because it's right now it's set so you guys can see. Here, 1 sec. Let me change this a little bit. 1 sec, 1 sec. Oh, jeez, I don't know how to do this with the lights off. So you guys can kind of see there's a tiny... Actually, this is a little bit better. There's a tiny bit of glow. It's not crazy. I think, though, personal opinion here, just because it's a little hard to show off on the camera, I can definitely see this glowing, just like I can see this glowing a bit. But it's not like a insane amount of glow. I'm going to leave this, though, by a window all day. This might blind you guys, so I apologize if it does in advance. Hold on. I'm gonna leave this near a window and see what if it kind of punches up a bit, but there is glow. It's just not as crazy you guys would think right now. I don't need to adjust this one. The theme should be branded more as a neon versus a glow. Yeah, I agree with that. There's definitely a bit of a neon kind of effect to it. It's fire in the light too? Yeah. So I don't even know if this light technically, like my studio light, would be enough to charge it as much as I'd like to, so. Love the logo. Fonts are so cool. Yeah. Yeah, not as much of a glow as I'd like in the first few seconds here, for sure, but we'll see. We'll see how much it goes from there. It fell short slightly. That's totally fair. The yellow board glows the best. Let me see if I can get the yellow board to glow a little bit too. Let's see. I have the yellow one here. Maybe the different colors do something a little different. Let's see. Let's shut this off too. Obviously, it's only been like, what, a second or two? There's a small amount of glow with this, though. I can already see the glows there. But obviously, I think we need to let this sit in the light a little bit longer. Yeah, the yellow one does scream high vis. It definitely does. This would be perfect with high vis. It grows crazy with a UH or ultraviolet flashlight. I don't have one. I wish I did. I swear to God I had one at one point, but I guess I don't. Although, no, I don't have that thing anymore. That's such a shame. I used to. It died. That's right. I had a UV charging puck thing that I used to use for photos. But it was a crappy brand I got, and it died really quickly. So, Tiny Chicken Butt, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Take a magnifying glass and focus the sun to really charge it. True. You think a H87 PCB would work in this, like a Venom H87? I would have to confer with Mike. I'm not too sure. I'm honestly not sure at all. I think it might. Go-to switches for an aluminum plate depends on the board. Which board are you thinking? Which board were you thinking? Damn, I wish I had a better way to kind of show off the glow. Watch it like tomorrow. I'm gonna believe in the sun's gonna be like insane. Riley said no to the PCB compat. Well, Chuck has the answer. There you go. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate that, man. So 65 CU for aluminum, I would probably just go Milky Yellows. I think Milky Yellows with that particular board is going to sound really nice with the aluminum. So yeah, I'd go Milky Yellows for that particular one. Nothing too crazy bright is what I would say. The cable, you know what? That's true too. Hold on, I'm going to do one more time where I shut off my light. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm just going to... Yeah, there's definitely glow with the cable. You guys can kind of see there's a little bit of glow as my blurry camera is moving around. Oh, this camera. Wait, no. I don't know if I can properly show this to you guys. No, the cameras are not really set to this, guys. I don't really have a good way to show you. There's a little bit of glow with it, though. Again, I don't really have the best way to show you guys here, but... I can see glow. I don't know if you guys can. I don't think my cameras are the best for showing this off. Definitely glows in the dark though. Just not as crazy as you'd think.
Milky Yellows, you say? As a recommendation?
Oh,
from you, Alex. No way. Long.
Burn. It's a sick recommendation. You already know it, dude. I can see the glow? Okay. If you guys can see it, that's awesome, but I like the color of this cable, though. Even the fact that this doesn't have, like, the strongest glow on my stream right now. Just the colors of it, the translucency with a little bit of color underneath is kind of cool. You know? Sum it up, you think it'd still be good? Yeah, I think so. Just using those in it would be great, so. I think that'd be fantastic. Cable's cool. Yeah, I really like the cable on this one. Well, I'm happy. This was a fun build. This is a really, really fun build. I'm super, super happy. The glow, I don't have a great way of showing you guys the glow on this, but if you guys believe me or not, there's definitely some. It's not as bright as maybe the pictures show off, but obviously, because I think those pictures are very over-exaggerated. Still very nice. Just did buy a set of Milky Yellows after reading your 2025 article. Can't wait to try them. Definitely mod them first. Definitely mod them. I do feel like they are beautiful when you get them modded properly. Yeah, again, I wish I had a proper UV light. Let me see something quick. Do I have... I'm trying to remember if I have something that can do this. Hold on one sec, because I have like a little list of my camera gear here. One moment, guys. No, I don't think I do. Okay. It's alright. The pictures are pretty accurate for when the board's sitting near a window for a little bit. Yeah, well, here's the thing we're going to do, okay?
Bought some HMXFJ 400
you like
linears on your recommendation.
Dude, they're so good. I'm going to leave this in the light tomorrow. We stream at 1 p.m. If you guys want to come back and see the glow after it's been sitting in the sun for a little bit, we'll do that we'll do that right away. Obviously, it's like middle of the night for a lot of people, and it's also 8:30 here too. I think we'll get some light. But we'll come back and we'll see this what it looks like after some natural light hits it. So we'll see. And I need to stay translucent. I mean, I don't really know, Gingy, to be honest. I have no idea. I'm not a material person. Do you think the Shelby 65 polycarbonate plate is worth it? Depends. If you want a PC plate, how much is it? Just a natural light from Alex? Dude, you're so kind. $15 is not bad. I would pick it up just to have it if you want to try with it. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to get some actual reality photos for you guys. So, like, I don't know. I didn't see this before or anything like that. So I'm gonna see some like reality with some UV hitting this naturally, not like a UV flashlight hitting it. And we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. Mike did actually message me too. He said once these actually charge, like once you actually hit them with a UV flashlight, they glow like crazy. So maybe I'll also get a UV flashlight, and then we can kind of come back to it and see what it looks like too. Because right now it's just it's like a faint glow. It's like this one here. This kind of has a faint glow to it as well. After I turn off all my lights, even without glow, it looks sick. Yeah. Amazing set and board combo. It's quite satisfying to see. Dude, this thing turned out fucking sick. I gotta admit, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. It is very, very pretty looking. Having to do this all manually with my mouse is driving me up the walls. My Stream Deck has not worked in like 3 days. This looks so good with this keycap set. Pink actually apparently is the most dim. I'm gonna charge 2 of them. Oh wait, 1 second. Yeah. One sec. Oh wait. Apparently we have a UV flashlight. One moment. I'm gonna go get a UV flashlight. Okay, guys, give me 1 second, okay? My girlfriend has one. One moment. How do I mute myself without the thing here? Hold on. We have one. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna charge it. I think it works. I don't know if I should do it like this first or... I don't know the best way to do this. I'm not actually used to glow-in-the-dark stuff. That's fine. Maybe charge the back too? That's a good fucking point, dude. Oh yeah, dude, yeah, the studio light's super bright. Honestly, lately, I'm not gonna lie, guys, these things have been even just making me really warm down here. So it hasn't been like the most fun experience with the studio lights. Oh yeah, you can see bits and pieces where this charged. Again, my cameras are not the best for showing this off. But I can literally see it charging. See how it's charging over there? Okay. Yeah, the silicone doesn't seem to charge. So it's just the plastic. I thought the silicone base would charge too. So nice. Oh, this is actually pretty cool now that it's charged up. Oh, that's cool. This glow is more like a blue. I wouldn't actually say this glows like a pink at all. Here, what if I change cameras as well? One sec, guys. And then we just adjust the camera so it's not like... So you can actually... This is kind of my brightness in the room right now. Okay, so you can definitely see it. And then even this glows too. Oh, that's cool. It actually stays charged a little bit too. That's neat. How's the yellow one look? Mike said this is the most bright of all of them. Oh wow, that is crazy different. Holy shit, that's so different. Okay, the pink one's definitely the weakest. That's cool. Oh, that is sick. The green one's so cool. That actually, like, legit has a nice glow to it. Yeah, the pink's pretty... Pink's pretty light there. That's pretty crazy. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. That is really fun. The green's dope. Yeah, the green's really cool. That is really, really cool. It's also noticeably fading. Yeah, I mean, dude, I wouldn't expect these to last like crazy amounts of time to glow. Honestly, I would even call the glow part a very, very novel part of the board, other than the fun colors, but it does what it does, I guess. This is kind of fun. Does this thing glow anymore? Oh yeah, this thing glows too. The Shmiski or whatever. Damn, now I have a UV flashlight and I want glow-in-the-dark stuff. I didn't even know we had this. The green is way cooler. I don't disagree. I think the green is really neat. Alright, I'm just going to switch the camera settings back to the lights. Cool. Mike was getting all science-like in the stream, talking about how different colors glow different, blah, blah, blah. I am sure Mike knows a lot more since they are the ones who put it all together, but... Ritzer, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Well, that was fun. I really like this. This is fun. You need those glow-in-the-dark stars that go on your ceiling. God, those are so cool, too. This is fun. Yeah, this is a really fun build. Like I said, for this one here and the other color, we'll figure out some fun stuff to do for this. We'll do a stream on it, and then we'll probably give them away. But the pink one, outside of it being the glow part, I think this is like the coolest color. I love this color for a keyboard, especially semi-translucent. I think it's really, really nice. This frosted look to it. Very, very awesome. I'm big into this right now. Well, that was fun. This is like a really cheapy UV light too, so.
As someone who enjoys the same sound profiles as you, would you choose Nixie's or HMX Sugar Rush for my 65 build? Also, any plate recommendations for said build?
I personally would go with carbon fiber as I really liked it, and I would honestly maybe even use the HMX Sugar Rushes. I think so. But you're probably not going to have a bad time with Nixie's on carbon fiber either. And I'd also go gasket mount for that too, so. Very, very nice. Very, very nice choice there if you do pick one up. But yeah, I hope you guys had some fun today. I think this was a really fun build. I'm glad my girlfriend had a UV flashlight for this. I am super glad, because now I get to enjoy this when the lights go out too. Got a trip planned to Toronto. Any suggestions for must-go places? Ooh, must visit in Toronto? I mean, one of the nicest things you can go do, in my humble opinion, is I think Distillery District is a really cool place to spend an afternoon. I like the vibe of that personally a lot. We have some other fun things to do in the city. I think even just planning out some food, like food in Toronto is pretty good. So I would suggest maybe planning out some good restaurants. We have pretty diverse food here. The CN Tower, I know I just saw someone in chat post that. I'd say it's fun to do if you haven't been. It's a one-time thing. We also have an excellent art gallery. We have an excellent museum, if you like the museum. I would even call Ripley's Aquarium okay at best. It's kind of expensive for what it is, but it's still kind of fun. But yeah, I would say the museum is a must-go in my opinion as well, if you're into museums. What else is really fun in Toronto? Check out Kensington Market if you kind of want like a different vibe of the city. Well, maybe not this time of year, but it might be a bit cold to go out. Canada should pay you for that ad. I wish, bro. Casa Loma, I have not been to that in a long time, but that's also quite interesting to go to. Yeah, definitely some history there too. But those would be my things. I think the biggest thing that I would suggest, though, is outside of the museum and art gallery and all that, I really think you should plan out some good food. Like, pick some spots that you want to go hit for food and try that. I think that's the one of the best parts about Toronto. Is how much food we have. What switch would you use in an intro S1? I mean, I would use the same one I used. What did I use again for my intro build? Was it Milky Yellows? I would just do those again. I don't even remember what I used, but I really liked the way that turned out. Trying my best to write this down. A quick recap would be nice. Shoot, what did we say? Okay. Art Gallery of Ontario, so you can just put AGO. The ROM, so that's the Royal Ontario Museum. CN Tower, maybe. I'd put that as a maybe. Honestly, it's nothing special, but I mean, if you have never been. What else? Distillery District, I think, is a really fun afternoon. So Distillery District. Planning out food in Toronto. Casa Loma, which is actually, fun fact, there was part of X-Men that was filmed in Casa Loma. The scene with the stables with Professor Xavier and I think Logan from one of the X-Men's, I just don't remember. Yeah, we mentioned that ad. And then, I don't know what time of year you're going, but if you're going in the summer, Kensington Market is really fun to go to. It might be a bit different now, though, so maybe that's a terrible, terrible recommendation.
Plan on rebuilding the Mode 80 with a hot swap and PP plate when it arrives to have 2 configs.
That's a smart idea. People need to do that more with interesting builds with many configs. Historic District, I wish. There's also the first Toronto's first post office is a quick, neat little 20-minute visit if you want to go to. It's the first post office in Toronto. It is pretty neat. They have like a little history museum in the back of mail in Toronto. That's kind of a neat little visit too. Definitely an old-timey vibe. What's up, Mizu? How you doing? But I think that's pretty much it. I don't have any other great suggestions. I am not the best when it comes to giving suggestions on what to do in the city. Yeah, that's all I got. I got nothing else. I'm chock out of ideas. Alright though, guys. That's pretty much the stream today. Do visitors to the post office get to see Alex Rage do the postal service? No. That was only at my old... I've never... the only time I've ever felt any sort of annoyances was at my other post office. But to be fair, though, it wasn't even the postal workers. It was just... that postal office just had a lot of people lining up for, like, cash orders and stuff like that. And, like, listen, it was just me... It's just me getting, like, being, you know, annoyed for the sake of being annoyed, I suppose. But I think a large part of it was just, like, people coming in and just arguing over rules that are already in place. Like, that was the most annoying thing. Like, It happened so much in my old post office. Like old post office. Like 2 years ago. So thank you for the surprise stream. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. Hope it was fun for everybody. That's all. All right, everybody. I'm gonna raid someone here. I just need to figure out who. Let's see. Who is on? Is anyone doing keyboard builds? I don't think anyone is. So you know what? Let's go raid. You know what? Let's go raid Asley, because Asley's playing a VOD, I think, today, and I'm kind of down to watch Asley play a VOD. Anytime, man. You guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna be live tomorrow at like 1 o'clock, anyways. Doing the PT build. So see you guys then. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the fun little stream today, guys. Appreciate it. Love you guys. And yes, if you guys are in Toronto, have fun shoveling tonight. I'm gonna go do that soon too. So bye, everybody. Love you and see you later.